She is an Exentos Fellow. She is host of the Latina Empowerment Series and founder of Poetry for the People. You can check her out at musingsandscribbles.com, musingsandscribbles.com, musingsandscribbles.com. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Jani Bomba Rose. Make some noise, y'all.
It's called Bohemian Boricua NYC Love. 1. Buttery, warm, non-bread, non-chocolate kiss revelations of mysteries. Smiles glowing in the flickering light of someone else's television. Poetizing by candlelight until eyes roll back. Beatles beaten skin. Sighs and proclamations from 12 to 3 a.m. Delicious tears at 4. 2. Laughter on the F train, the D-hour first ride, the 4-hour path to sanctuary. The 6 where we parted over and over again. New York City Underground transports love stories like veins pumping the lifeblood of our city. 3. You say I fill you with my love, so full that you can hold no more, such that it pours back from your mouth, an endless cascade of honey for me to drink back in. Songs. With eyes closed, I see you clearly resonating in my pulse, thick and deeply thrumming in my body like a drumbeat born long ago. Your face, dim in the shadows, candlelight silken upon our curves, smiles play upon the corners of sweet lips, engulf me and I cry into the darkness and fade into echoes. Your love is mine like the moon is mine, and I am your sun and the stars, our children, crazy diamonds, twinkle musical glow, applauding our exhilaration. Your hands, my safe haven, a nest of certainty and dedication. In them I sleep carelessly, arms thrown back with abandon. Vulnerable throat awaits your caress. Deftly touch your fingers to my paint. You, the artist, to my canvas, my molds, swabs of purples and blues, snapped 3x5 into memory. Another masterpiece created. Another moment etched into history. Another song comes silently into eternity. This piece that I did recently at Capicu, and I did it with a video, so I'm taking a risk to throw it out there, but I really wanted to see how it felt to perform it.
Do it, baby.
Yeah, I wanted to see how it felt to perform it without the music. And so, un momentito. This is a Spanish piece as well, and it's called Soñamos y Lucharemos. We are, somos, soy, descendants of the hopeful and the practical, whose dreams tack down the uneven path for who we are today. Leaving all that they knew to follow a dream into the unknown from barro to concrete. Children of the Juanitas and Marias y Jaimes, left to stand instead for their honor. Crushed by opportunistic systems that then pointed at them as an example of inferiority and failure. We are, somos, soy. The fruition of the hard work of the piragüero, the frutero, the seamstress, half blind, yet peering into the future. Told to give up while reaching out with yearning hands and hearts. Lucharemos hasta la luna. We live out our dreams. Accepting, no longer accepting, being herded into an invisible mass. Allowing self-love to wash away doubt. Taking 10 steps forward, each one in position, using all that our heritage has to offer, because we are all. Y soñamos. A renaissance is upon us. We live in a spirit of unity which hurdles past all who come against us. We hold on to one another, gripping tight in familial faith and love. Raise each other up with purpose in the spirit of progress. Y lucharemos. Juntos. Our voices harmonize, invincible, powered by the silent primal screams of our elders. We are those who rise up on behalf of they who took 3 steps forward and were pushed 5 steps back. We dance 10 steps forward. We are the vanguard, with every generation separated from patria. We lose words, but are blessed with a new identity. A language birthed in New York. Shout it out into the world. Y con eso, vamos pa'lante sin pena. This next piece was the piece that launched me back into the spoken word scene. I hadn't written for a very, very long time, and I wasn't sure that I wanted to share anything with anyone anymore. And this is so integral to who I am that it just kind of made me, it inspired me to just continue going and just be me. It's called What's in a Name. It is the sound of our identity, the auditory virtual self that is spoken into the universe, and when written on the page, it means me. And I was given Iraida. Mi papi me llamó with tears in his eyes and love blooming in his heart, player though he was. I was the sparkle in his winking eyes. And like many ghetto youngins, he created my name from the name of his wife, Aida and Iris. Iraida, mi mami me llamó, longing and aching for a little girl who would receive all the pure and she thought untainted love that she had to give. Off to school I went into a world of English-speaking teachers with little or no patience for ethnicity. It was enough that they had to learn all our names, but to say them correctly, violins are not important. And so the name that Papi proudly crowned me with became Iraida. I raid her, I ate her, I hate her, I ride her, I ride her. It felt like paper tearing, it was ugly, worse than ordinary, and it was me. As I grew, Iraida curled up into a ball and sat in my chest, happily raising her head when she was called, but otherwise Johnny answered all the questions. Can you say that right? Johnny, they'd ask. Yeah, like Johnny be good, like since I have to remind myself, please, do not mess with me. But that's not your real name, though. Your real name is Iraida. Well, how do you say that in English? You don't. How do I explain? My name filled with joyful rainbows and 85-degree sun showers became a misshapen abstract loop of auditory nonsense. Frustration bubbles up as I ask you not to call me Iraida, and you insist that it is my proper name, and you will refer to me as such. That is not my name. You will not rename me. I will not shout Toby. It is my name. Historically, it has meant our pride. It has meant our family. It has stood for our culture. And by the time I was 9, I wanted a new identity. I wanted to be Melinda, Alenza, or Barbie. There were no toothbrushes, keychains, bicycle plates, or t-shirts with my name. And that lady on Romper Room never, ever, ever said happy birthday to me. Determined to change it legally, but needing a quick fix, Nina and then Johnny became my alter egos. And there's even a girl in Puerto Rico who was writing pen pal letters to a Brenda. At 18, I would be reborn. The possibilities were endless, and then Papi died. At 40 years old, he died, succumbing to poison from another time, another place, and there's an entirely different poem about militaries and Agent Orange right here. And cancer crept up on me just when I thought I would get to know him, and by the time it was time to change my name, I couldn't, because it was all he had ever given me. And then one day, it just sounded right. In my mind, in my heart, it just settled right. And I fell in love. In my name, the coquille chants and the flamboyant leans depositing petals onto the veranda, sprinkling the ground around Dia's rocking chair where it smells of flowers and a cafecito. If you say it right, turquoise ocean, sparkling in the sun like liquid antique glass, bathe your tongue, it is mine. Very few have it, it is special. And though people see fair skin and eyes, there is no doubt that Iraida, Janina Perez de Rosado, es Boricua. And if you say it, it is a balm to my spirit, a gift to my soul. Iraidita, mi papi me llamó, y mi mami me cantó, y es mi nombre. Gracias.